right, mate. Yeah, so I missed this earlier. I did look at it in the moment, and then I must have got caught doing something else and forgot about it. So, very interesting. I will look at your 3-day pattern in a minute, but you can kind of see it there. You know, it's a large triangle. When you get large sort of triangles like this, quite often they can be continuation patterns. You know, you get the big move up, you form the triangle, and then you can break out of that. They don't have to go parabolic or anything, but you know, the trend can kind of break up, and the pattern can change into something else later, and not a triangle. For example, on a different time frame, I'll look at it in a minute, but this is a kind of a rounding bottom. You can kind of see the low there, and it kind of rounds out, and we're kind of moving up again. But I look at like here, it's kind of rounding up. So I just want to go to the yearly for a second, and then I'll jump back again. But you know, technically this is a pretty bullish pattern. You can kind of see the triangle here as well. It's just there. It's a shame about the big wick, but for me, this see this candle right here. It feels like we're forming something like that, and that is kind of the candle where the bulls solidify themselves. It's a very choppy year. There's a yearly chart, of course. It's a very choppy year, but you don't get too much action. You get some upside, but you don't get too much action. But once the bulls have proved themselves, then the second year is where you get the real move. Boom, big move up. And it feels like we're doing the same here. It feels like this is kind of that year where the bulls kind of prove themselves, and it's very choppy and maybe consolidating and all the rest. And then the next year you get the real move. Now, we are 10 months away from that. Can we keep going parabolic here, or I shouldn't say keep going parabolic? Can we keep going higher here and negate that? What I was saying, it's obviously very possible. We are 10 months away, and we are already green on the year. We're trying to create a bullish engulfing. So that cannot be ruled out, that this could keep going. But my thoughts are that, you know, you're getting bad rejections up here. The market, the stock market, everything else. Normally when you get a big crash, you know, we got the Luna and FTX and everything crashed 90%. Normally when that happens, there is a year or a year and a half of sideways chop, right? Mostly sideways chop. Of course there's some moves and whatever, you know, but it's not a parabolic move. And then you can start breaking out of it before you go parabolic. Okay, take that away. So that's kind of why I'm kind of leaning towards this not being a large parabolic candle or anything. But in saying that, you know, this looks very good. You know, you cannot really knock this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. This is really, really good. If you look here, look at the stop hunt. Look at this. This is absolutely flawless. It's a failed move lower can sometimes create a fast move in the opposite direction. So this is a 3-month candle, and there is 1 month and 18 days left. But this candle here already is kind of implying that this trend is not done yet. This trend can continue and go higher next quarter. So that would mean obviously from March to June, April to the end of June. Just like here, you know, you get a bullish engulfing, then the next one goes higher again. Now, we don't know where this is going to close yet, but you can see it's already trying to close above the yellow 9 EMA. And look back here, when we closed above the yellow 9 EMA, well, it actually led to a parabolic move eventually. It didn't do it straight away, but it eventually. So it's an extremely interesting pattern. You know, I may be wrong about some of these coins going a bit more parabolic sooner rather than later. Like in my head, I think next year is going to be more room for parabolic moves. This year, I think it's going to be more limited. But I could be very wrong on that. Sometimes when crypto goes, it just keeps going. And we all know that Tron is Justin Sun's coin, and he can easily try and help them manipulate it. I shouldn't say manipulate, because I don't like to use that word in the market. The market is what it is, and people take advantage of situations all the time. So I don't like that word in the market. But he can help support tron. I think that's a better word. But for me, let's look at your pattern. Let's look at this. This is what you posted. You know, you can kind of see that triangle. It looks very nice. It looks really good. You know, but it's difficult to know what to do with it. As good as it looks, you still need a plan. You know, you still need either a weekly or a 2 week or whatever. You need some sort of plan, especially if you're looking at the larger pattern itself. Meaning, you would be willing to hold for a swing for a swing trade months, years. I'm not sure how long you'd be willing to hold, but you can see here that this is potentially a blueprint for success pattern, and you break out above that, and this can run. But at this point, this is in chop. This is consolidation. This is a pressure cooker. There is the possibility. Now, it's not very clean, but there's a possibility this is a blueprint for success pattern. Now, the white 100 moving average kind of coming underneath price here. You know, if this price consolidated and started moving up, this white 100 moving average would also shoot up. But what it is at the moment, it is support, right? It is support. There's no question about that. That's on a 2 week chart. But interestingly, you know, you can see here support, support. This is support. This is where price broke out, and we came back for a retest right here, and then we went parabolic. So it's a very important point on the chart. And then we support, support, support. At this point, it's still really good, and the fact that this has been held up by the white 100, and we held that is a good sign. So last thing I want to say here, like Litecoin is forming. You can see this is a BART pattern. See this sort of a failed move down, the doji here at the bottom, and then you get that move back up. That's a bullish reversal pattern. Now, how much higher can that push price? Well, you know, nobody has a crystal ball. We don't know, but Litecoin has also formed a similar sort of pattern, and quite often, and I've posted in the group quite a lot about it, but quite often when you do form that, the next 9 week candle can also be a green candle to the upside. The fact that we are just here now on the moving averages and stuff, it's already had a big move, right? So I don't really like buying Tron up here. That's my honest opinion. Could it have some extra upside? Yes. But I would prefer to buy it on a new 9 week candle. If you're looking to, you know, you posted about this pattern right here, which is a large pattern, which means that you would be more interested in not trading for a day or 2 days, but trading for weeks or even months or years or whatever. Not really saying years, but you know, a swing trade. So if that is the case, then I like a new 9 week candle to see if this can move up. There's a month, and it's not showing it there, but there's a month and 18 days left, or whatever it is. Month and said that? Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking of a 3 month candle. Yeah, a 3 month candle that's the same actually. You know, this is a bullish candle, and it looks like it should have more upside, but the 9 week will happen a lot sooner, and that could start off the uptrend. So I don't really like buying it here. Could there be more upside? There could be, but I really do like a new 3 month candle and a new 9 week candle. If you're looking for trades in the near term, you know, it's already started kind of moving here. It's difficult to find a stop. I don't really like buying it right here, right now. I like the pressure cooker. This is pretty good. See here, nothing wrong with that. So as good as it kind of looks, I would wait and trade one of the 9 week or the new 3 month.